Welcome to Aphra's Artifacts, where we do some archaeology of our own and dig into the queer side of Star Wars. I'm your host, Alia Morgaine, and it's so great to have you here. Well, in this video, we're going to be talking about the infatuation between Magna Tolvan and Dr. Aphra. So this is part 4 of Tolphra, the Tolvan and Aphra story. And we ended off last time with them flirting with each other back and forth. And let's just say Aphra escaped the situation and one of her crew members blew up the station that Tolvan was based at. So this is bad. At this point, Tolvan receives her third strike. Third strike means she gets to be executed. And as she's in her holding cell, sleeping, she dreams that Aphra comes to her rescue and they kiss. And these panels are wonderful, this dream panel. And there's this one of them kissing and it's so dreamy looking and hazy and wonderful. Of course, once she's awakened by the real troops, she's like, oh yeah, I really am going to be executed. Luckily, a surprise comes down the line, as I mentioned in the first video, from her old mentor, Inspector Thanoth, that she gets to be reassigned to the Inspectorate HQ and on Coruscant, and they have a 4-strike system. So she doesn't get executed today. Once she gets her newfound position, she uses it to search in all the databases available to her for Aphra. So when I talk infatuation, she search terms include human, female, brunette, electro tattoos, and nice eyes. Of course, when she says that, the droid in charge is like, clarify, what do you mean? And she's like, oh yeah. Criminal, Yavin, Outer Rim, knowledge of Imperial tech, addicted to digging up old stuff, tri-archaeologist. And then she discovers there's an 081 Omega rating security on Aphra's file because of, dun dun dun, Vader. Because Aphra used to work for Vader. And at this point, Tolvan's like, what is going on? Who is this woman? What is she doing? And she successfully searches out Aphra and meets her on Skako Minor, where Aphra's crew is doing a little bit of work. And let me back up for a second. The look on Tolvan's face when she finally sees the hologram footage of Aphra's crew on Skako Minor is just, she has glittery eyes and she's just dreamy looking at it like, oh, I found her. And it's so cute. Then Tolvan does swoop in the Skako Minor and she tries to stop whatever Aphra's crew is doing. And Aphra and her end up behind a barrier together. And so they're sitting there together. They each point their guns at each other. Their guns get taken away by this thing called a Hell Hulk Guardian. And then Tolvan, oh my gosh, in her trying to be flirty, not even able to stop herself way, she says, I like your hat, to Aphra. And then Aphra's like, what? And Tolvan says, nothing. It's super adorable. And then they're finally talking to each other, and Tolvan says, thanks to you, I've lost my rank, faced a firing squad, and been blown up by a purple hairball. You are the worst thing alive, and I will see you incarcerated. And then, not too long after that, Tolvan says, well then, nameless criminal. And Aphra says, well then, cute commander, sir. And they have their first kiss, and it is magical. This panel is the most beautiful panel ever, especially when it comes to romantic situations. This kiss, there's like sparks flying, and there's it looks like waves crashing, and just, it's beautiful, this kiss that they share. So after they kiss, Aphra says to Tolvan, look, Just forget about me, huh? I'm kind of the kiss of death. Get out of here before any of my crew spots. Damn. And as begins their usual Tolvan escapes and comes back, Tolvan escapes and comes back. Well, that crew member that showed up, Aphra kills her. Her name was Rexa Go. And lets Tolvan get away. So that's the first instance of Tolvan escaping only to come back quickly. So that is their infatuation stage. And you can clearly see that both of them are just absolutely smitten for each other and can't get each other out of their heads. And we've all been there. We've all experienced that. So in the next video, which will come out on Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Central, we are going to look at the budding relationship between the two. So how they actually started to develop an actual relationship. So remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below on this infatuation stage between Tolvan and Aphra. Follow me on Twitter at Alia Morgaine and peruse my blog at thestarwarsreview.blogspot.com. May the Force be with you.